district you represent or on the county interest as a whole? Really?
Well, that's the second one I was hoping to get and got. Thank you very much. I really appreciate this one because, yes, focus is very critical. I mentioned to you in my opening statement about focusing concerning the duties of the supervisor. I have before me right here Title 11, Section 251 of the Constitution. And on here, it states 66 duties of the supervisor. Nowhere in here does it distinguish as to what district you're in or anything else. It's the entire county. Now, with that in mind, you still have to keep in mind that you've got areas like we have Congress and Yarnell and Peoples Valley and whatever. They need voices down there. But where they need the voices really is they have no internal governing going on with them, and they need the voices for that. And that's where we come to play for that aspect. But the decisions have to be made, what's best for Yavapai County. They're going to be throwing all the road funds and everything else into one pot. It used to be that each of the districts got a third. Now it's going to be in one pot, and I didn't have to stop.
Okay, Lucy?
My focus is going to be on the entire county. You're going to have, yes, I need to be responsible for working with all of the folks that are in District 1, but it also becomes really incumbent upon any of us who are elected to this position to be able to work with the other 4 county supervisors. And it does come down often to, okay, what's going to happen with Sedona and the other side of our county, and what's going to happen down in Yarnell and close to Wickenburg. We've got a huge county to cover, and there's a lot of issues that are very diverse, and I will be focusing on listening to the constituents in District 1 and how can we work with the other 4 county districts. Extremely important to understand the art of prioritization, whether it's regarding a budget or water or whatever the issues are. Jim Davis once said to me, Lucy, you need to be down, I want you to be down at the State House of Representatives. You're fair, you're honest, and you listen. And that's what I bring to this in District 1.
Rob?
I believe that we're responsible to the entire county. However, we're broken into districts because the people in the various districts, the specific districts, need representation. And they're down there in places like Congress, Baghdad, and Peoples Valley, and Skull Valley, and they have no voice, or very little voice, in what the government is doing in the county. So I think that you have to find a happy medium. You have to keep your constituents in your district happy, and you have to think what is best for the county on the whole.
Kelly?
I taught school in Baghdad from 1980 to 85. And I can tell you that sometimes the feeling out in those rural areas is that we in Prescott have the feeling that everything that happens in Yavapai County happens in Prescott. Well, that's false, obviously. And I learned in Baghdad to never say never, because that was not, when I was growing up, a place I was going to go to, and live in, and I ended up living there. And I really appreciated Baghdad and the rural area that it is, and especially that mine. I cannot tell you how important that mine is financially to this county. So obviously you have to pay attention to those rural areas, but at the same time, I would represent the whole county while sitting as a board of supervisors.
Next question.